All right. Get everyone tagged, and then we'll be ready to bust. Got a special surprise for the next 3 breaks. I'm going to do our giveaway. I was going to do it, actually, I guess it'd be, 3 breaks. I was going to do it for just 1, but instead I'm going to push it to 3 breaks. I'll just go ahead. After I get everyone tagged, I'll tell you what I'm giving away. There's going to be some people pretty stoked about it, I do believe. In my opinion, it's better than the Fernando Tatis jersey. It is a signed jersey. Pretty sure I said that last time, but it is a lot better than the Tatis jersey, in my opinion. I know most of you is already on. Go ahead and tag you either way. Go over the team names after I get done tagging, and then we'll, as I'm opening the case, I'll tell you what I got for you. No way to give everybody a little bit of time to get on. Tomorrow I'll post, we're going to do a little mixer, a 6-box mixer. And then we got a master case of 2016 Prime Cuts, which will break into two inner cases. We will not in a hurry to break them. We've got a release coming up, not next week, but the week after that. So we do have a little bit of time from my perspective. I had to run several fillers for this, but the fillers filled pretty quickly, so we appreciate everyone getting in. Can't thank you enough. We've been filling some breaks. We've really stepped up our game. And one more. All right. We have the Diamondbacks, Rome, Atlanta, Tiny, Baltimore, George Pratt Sr. That's his first time breaking with us. Boston is Peter. Cubs, John Floyd. White Sox, Chad Melcha. Reds, Indians is Brandon. George with the Rockies. Jason Debzak with the Tigers. Brandon with the Astros. Sean with the Royals. Josh Floyd with the Angels. Jagger with the Dodgers and Marlins. Justin Celeste with the Brew Crew. Brandon with Minnesota. Mets, Vinny. Yankees, Scott Talley. A's is Scott again. Philadelphia, Brandon. Pittsburgh and the Cardinals is George. Padres, Ryan Tyree. Giants, Vinny. Seattle and Texas is Brandon. Tampa Bay is Mark Pennington. Blue Jays, Scott. And Nationals, Michael Thomas. All right. So as I'm opening the case, the giveaway for the next 3 breaks, and that is the mixer and the 2 inner cases of Prime Cuts, in case we get out of sequence. Is going to be an autographed jersey of Hall of Famer Tom Glavine. in the Braves uniform. It'll be the same way as I did the Tatis. It'll be for every $10 that you spend, that will be your entries. This is just a poster. So every $10 you spend will get you an entry into the Tom Glavine autographed Braves jersey. So, like I said, just my opinion that I think it's a little bit better than the Tatis, just because it's a for sure Hall of Famer. And you don't know what will happen with Tatis. So. A hotel room 370 miles away from home. Well, Sean, it's nothing like being back home. Nothing like being back home. All right, good luck. Let's get going. Starting right at 8 o'clock. I timed it out perfectly. Oh, empty. You have one autograph per mini box. Hopefully we hit some of the big-time prospects and some of the big-time rookies. Empty. So like I said, for the mixer, that'll go up tomorrow. And I think we're going to do the mixer with auction. So we'll go auction team because it's just a small six box mixer. So we'll go auction teams for that. Every $10 you spend gets you into an entry for a Tom Glavine signed Braves jersey. All right, Brandon, I will tell you, you didn't pull me much in the football break. Tell you that. All right. Daz Cameron on the Arizona Fall League. Jared Klinick, Stat Tracker. Bo Bichette on the purple, the non-numbered. Bo Bichette on the purple non-numbered. First up, Gregory Guerrero. Gregory Guerrero going to the New York Mets and Vinny. Non-numbered. Your first one, first Bowman auto of Gregory Guerrero. I like Bowman on the Stat Tracker. Jared Klinick, Elite Farmhands. Chris Davis out of 499. Chris Davis out of 499 for the Orioles. Montero Stat Tracker. Christian Javier. Christian Javier, first Bowman auto, non-numbered, going out to the Houston Astros and Brandon Miller. So at least, Brandon, you didn't skunk with all the teams and that you have. Zach Brown, not to be confused with the Zach Brown Band, out of 150 going to the Milwaukee Brewers and Justin Celeste. Those will be in top loads, as always. Also, as always, Vital Fusion Stat Tracker. As always, everything ships. Pete Alonso, Arizona Fall League. Kyle Wright, the Refractor. We have Austin Riley. Kyle Wright. I will do my best to get these out tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday. It is our deer season here. So I will, if it is raining, which it's predicted to be raining in the morning, if it is raining, then I will get them out. But if not, it won't be until Monday, due to the fact that I'll be out in the tree stand. So and I won't leave it up to my wife to ship. So I do believe so, Sean. I do believe so. I'll check the number, and if you want to check it. The code number is 09. And the regular code is 85. So it's either a short print or super, super short. I don't have a blind. My uncle, he hunts out of a tripod blind. That's the only one we have. It is a blind. I'm not that big into, like tonight I did see a lot of deer, so it was fun. I'm not a type of person to sit there and not see anything. Julio Pablo Martinez on the Arizona Fall League. Julio again on the stat tracker. Tristan Casas out of 499. Going out to Peter in the Boston Red Sox. And going out to the Toronto Blue Jays out of 50, Danny Jansen. Going out to Scott Talley. Going out to Scott Talley. Danny Jansen, 10 of 50. 10 of 50. Hans Kraus, stat tracker. Jordan Adams, Elite Farm Hands. Jonathan India, stat tracker. See, there's a normal Kyle Wright. Estevan Florel out of 250 for the Yankees. Seth Beer, the base auto, going out to the Houston Astros, and Brandon Miller. One of the players he was looking for. A lot better than what I got out of the playbook. Oh, Brett Favre didn't do well. I did pull some autos better than Skunkin, but not what I was looking for. Seth Beer going out to Brandon. Not a bad hit. Not a bad hit. Austin Warner on the purple non-numbered. SP variation. Thank you, Sean. That's what I assumed. Tuki Toussaint and Jake Cave to round out that box. So not a bad start. That was not a bad master box with Danny Jansen and Seth Beer. With Danny being out of 50. Alec Bowman auto is in this, Edward. Yeah, Alec has, I think, 50 autos in this. I think he only has one auto that was 50 of them made. And probably the 101. From what I can remember from the checklist. Jesus Sanchez, Mackenzie Gore, Nate Pearson on the Arizona Fall League. Tim Tebow. Brady Singer stat tracker. Jordan Yamamoto. Keibert Ruiz out of 250 for the Dodgers. Keibert for the Dodgers. Jose Devers. Jose Devers going to the Miami Marlins on the first Bowman auto going out to Jagger. Going out to Jagger. I think it's been a while since Jagger has skunked with us. Well, you're in luck, Edward. You'd probably be able to get it from him because it's Brandon. Casey Mize, Elite Farm Hands. Keibert Ruiz. Wander Franco on the stat tracker. Jared Klinick on the purple non-numbered. And to the Cubs, Richard Gallardo. Richard Gallardo. First Bowman going out to John Floyd. Should be able to have enough room for the showcase there. I think we got one more to the right of the screen. Acuna, Trent, Joey Bart, Nico Horner, Marcus Stroman out of 99 for the Blue Jays going to Scott Talley. Starling Marte out of 499. Going to the Pirates and George. Starling Marte. Eloy Jimenez and Manny Machado. Yep. Oh, Brandon. Hey, Jagger, first off, that's Brandon. That skunked you in the football break, because he has skunked me a lot more times than I've skunked him. Even though he's saying if this case is not fire, he's jumping off of a cliff. I already pulled him a Seth Beer. That's better than I pulled him a Fernando Tatis out of 25 and Topps Chrome. That's both of them way better than anything he's pulled me. He did pull me a 101 of some guy that was cut from the Ravens. Not his fault that the Packers have no hits, I guess. Not tired of getting the Packers. I'll let Danny get the Packers, and then he can skunk. Luis Garcia, first Bowman. Joey Bart, stat tracker. Joe Adele, out of 99. Joe Adele out of 99 for the Angels, going out to Josh Floyd. Alejandro Kirk, first Bowman auto, going to the Toronto Blue Jays. And Scott Talley, their second hit of the night. Blue Jays' second hit of the night. Yeah, we can fit that in there. Sully Mateus. Blake Snell out of 250. Blake Snell out of 250. Bobby Dalbec on the Arizona Fall League. Travis Swaggerty, stat tracker. Anderson Tejada out of 499 for the Texas Rangers. Anderson Tejada out of 499. Eli White out of 250 on the first Bowman. Going out to the Texas Rangers and Brandon Miller. What do you know? I'm going to take Christian Javier off. We'll put Eli up there out of 250. Vlad Guerrero. Medina. Francisco Lindor on the Arizona Fall League alumni. Miguel Amaya, Elite Farmhands. Yeah, that's probably it. I do need to pick. I try to hit with the cheaper teams, like the Browns. Yeah, I will throw $20 in and see if I can hit an auto with the Browns, Chubb or Baker. And the times I have bought the Giants, I've been skunked or I hit a Darius Slayton. Everybody else buys the Giants. Oh, here's a Daniel Jones. Here's a Daniel Jones for you. Here's a Daniel Jones for you. Here's a Daniel Jones for everyone but Travis. Need you to start buying the Cardinals. You haven't pulled a. When's the last time you pulled a Kyler Murray? It's been a while, I do believe. There at the beginning, you were pulling Kyler like crazy. No kidding. Sean Kevin should be happy about that. I would think. Oh, Edward, yeah, that sucks. Corey Ray. Vlad Jr. on there is on a fall league. Someone hits a 101 tonight out of here. What? It's up to 90, isn't it? Englehart. Zach Brown out of 499. Zach Brown out of 499. Going to the Milwaukee Brewers. And Justin Celeste is getting ready to put it in the top load. I'll do that afterwards. Shed Long out of 150. Going to the Seattle Mariners. And Brandon. Let's go, because I don't like the Cubs. Shed Long out of 150 on the Arizona Fall League insert. Bobby Dalbec, Shohei Ohtani out of 499. Ohtani out of 499. Ryan McKenna. I'm actually glad in the football break I went with the Ravens instead of the Jaguars. Because I almost went with the Jaguars, and I believe they ended up skunking. And at least the Ravens had a hit or two. Josh Bell out of 250 for the Pirates. Lazaro Almenteros going to the Athletics on the purple non-numbered. Scott Talley. Patrick Sandoval, left-hander for the LA Angels. And a first Bowman going out to Joshua Floyd. Patrick Sandoval. Seth Beer on the stat tracker. Oh. Contreras, first Bowman, Joey Bart, Elite Farm Hands. After this, we'll be halfway done. What I'll probably do is as soon as we get done, I'll probably post the auction style 6-box mixer. I have to figure out the total price that it has to be at, and then I'll post it. And I doubt it'll have to be broke on Sunday. I have my family Thanksgiving tomorrow. So we fill it by if we break that mark by midday, I could probably squeeze it in. Well, we could do random too. Then we could do the random. People say they want randoms and then they don't buy in to the random. Or then you have some that don't like randoms and won't buy in, period. Like, I probably wouldn't buy into a random. Because, yes, it's great. I could hit the Blue Jays or I could hit the Yankees or whatever, but more times than not, I'm hitting the Marlins, which in this case would be okay. But Eddie Rosario out of 250. Eddie Rosario out of 250. Medina. Luis Robert. Travis Swaggerty on the stat tracker. Joe Jocks out of 150. Joe Jocks. Pete Alonso, Tim Tebow, Grayson, and Brandon Bilak out of 499 on the first Bowman auto. Going to the Houston Astros. And Brandon Bilak or Bilak out of 499 on the first Bowman auto for the Astros. Yeah, that's kind of like that's what I think, Sean. Daniel Johnson, Wander Franco on the stat tracker. The one thing I like about the auction style is here's Tony Santillan, is because you have some people that, let's be honest, some of the teams are highly sought after. Well, Owen Miller for the Padres, first Bowman auto going out to Ryan Tyree. You have people that want the same teams, so it gives them an opportunity that if they're not online at that point in time, they can still win that team by bidding on it. Owen Miller going out to the San Diego Padres and Ryan Tyree. We're going to take off Mr. Kirk. Nico Horner stat tracker. Victor Mesa Jr. Elite Farm Hands. That was our halfway point. 6 boxes to go. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Sean. Actually, for sure on several of your comments. Like, Brandon needs to be pulling Travis some better stuff. And especially as we grow, you know, if you have multiple people fighting over the same teams, they could get frustrated and not want to buy in because they never get, you know, or they'll quit watching the page. Well, I never get the Yankees, or I never get the Cardinals, or I never get the Cubs, so I'm just going to quit watching the page and following it. Whereas an auction style still gives them the opportunity to win that said team. And if you're not a, you know, no offense to the fans of the lower teams, but if you're a lower team, you could get your team for lower. I think that was a pretty decent auto I just seen. Contreras, Forrest Whitley on the Arizona Fall League. Bryce Terang, Sherving Newton out of 250. Sherving Newton. Before Christmas, Josh, no, none of him yet. Sherving Newton. Before Christmas, Luis Gil. This is not the auto I seen. First Bowman auto going out to the New York Yankees and Scott Talley. I seen an insert auto. Luis Gil going to the Yankees. Nolan Jones, Nick Mandergle. I think it should be right here. Ethan Hankins out of 199. All-American Baseball. This is going out to the Cleveland Indians. Ethan Hankins. That is going out to, what do you know, Brandon. I do believe Ethan is part of the Indians. Just want to keep him off the list. Travis Swaggerty. Estevan Floral. Brady Singer on the stat tracker. Genesis Cabrera out of 499 for the Cardinals. Going out to George. Oh, Josh. How you like the weather? That is a big swing. Jared Oliva going to George Pratt. Yeah, no kidding. Tell him to spread the love. Connor Scott on the stat tracker. Willens Estudillo out of 499 for the Twins. Willens for the Twins. Brian Borucki and Christian Stewart. 5 boxes remain. You don't like the weather? That would be a big change if you lived in, I don't know if you lived in Florida all your life before you moved, but that'd be a big weather change, as we all know. It'd be hard to get used to. I didn't have enough clothes on today for the weather here, and the wind picked up this afternoon, and I froze. You hate the weather. My wife won't move up to Wisconsin. I asked her. So let's move to Wisconsin. No, she doesn't like the weather either. Sean, who's the Celtics playing? I don't watch much NBA. I know the Jazz are doing pretty well. When I say pretty well, they're like 4th or 5th in the West as of right now. But they have the capability. They could make a run. That's for sure. Darwin Hernandez. Out of 150, El Huris Montero. Going out to the Cardinals and George Pratt. I'm going to have to get me some more penny sleeves real quick. Little break in the action. Playing the Nuggets. Yeah, couldn't even tell you if they were any good this year. I like college basketball. I just cannot get into the NBA. Now, I'll watch the playoffs when the Jazz are in it. And I don't get – we have a – is that a red? Orange. We have an orange coming up. And I don't get to see the Jazz all that much. Isaiah Gillum out of 25 going to the Yankees. Non-auto, but we are going to top load that bad boy. Isaiah Gillum going to Scott Talley in the Yankees. Jazz are playing the Warriors. Just got an update. Jonathan Ornelas going to the Rangers. And Brandon not spreading the love again. Mark. Jonathan Ornelas. Focus. There we go. Has a fringe cost. There you go. Ryan Weathers on the stat tracker. Jonathan India, Elite Hands. John Duplanter. Leonardo Hernandez, stat tracker. Michael King on the purple non-numbered. 33-16. Wow, Sean. Jazz are ahead 30-28. The end of one, I think is what it said. John Duran, maybe? John Duran. Going to the Minnesota Twins, their normal hit. Been a while since they skunked. Surprised none of the Twin fans in the group took them. Went to a filler. And Mr. Miller again. Let's ban Brandon from getting any more hits. Casey Mize, stat tracker. Ryan Borucki out of 150. Ryan Borucki out of 150. We need to ban Brandon from getting any more hits. For the 6-box mixer, I got 2 boxes of Topps Finest, 2 boxes of Topps Chrome Hobby, and 2 boxes of Inception. So it's a nice small break, not going to cost a lot. So for anyone that can't afford the case breaks, this would be a great opportunity for you to get in. Great opportunity for you to get in. We've pulled some good stuff out of mixers. We've had some not so good mixers. Just I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's going to be great, because as we know, that would be a lie. That would be a sales pitch. But I will tell you that every $10 you spend will get you a free entry into a Tom Glavine Braves signed jersey. Here we go. Good luck. Chad Long, Eloy Jimenez out of 250. Eloy out of 250. Going out to Chad and the Chicago White Sox. Brian Raccio on the purple non-numbered. I'm going to push these back a little bit. Should be able to add some to the showcase if we have anything big pop up. Looking like to hit a red or an orange auto here. Get the glare off of Seth. There we go. Like to hit a orange or a red auto here. James Bork going out to the Washington Nationals. And Michael Thomas. Someone other than Brandon. First Bowman auto of James Bork. Going to the Washington Nationals and Michael Thomas. We got to hold on. Put a card over that. Got a good auto coming up here. Boguchet, Elite Farm Hands. Gregory Soto on the Arizona Fall League. Jordan Groshin, Stat Tracker. Owen Miller out of 499. Sean, that's exactly who I thought of when I said his name. Owen Miller out of 499 going out to Ryan Tyree. That's exactly who I thought of. Jake Bowers, Whit Merrifield, Keibert Ruiz, Estevan Floral in our auto out of 499. Seth Beer. Seth Beer out of 499 going out to Brandon. I don't think Brandon has to worry about jumping off of a cliff. That is for sure. A couple of Seth Beers. Seth Beer for the Stat Tracker. John Duplanter out of 499. Pete Alonso and Tatis. 3 boxes remain. Yeah, he's probably, as of right now, not to his break-even point with the Astros, but he's a lot closer at the break-even point than a lot of people. And Seth Beer turns out to be something amazing. The price will continue to rise.
I'm trying, Tiny. Well, since the dual Acuna auto case of triple threads, we haven't. The Braves have been, the two of high tech. They had a lot of autos, but it wasn't big autos. But they've been not doing well. They've kind of hit a cold streak after the triple threads. We've kind of hit a cold streak after the triple threads. Triple threads, we were absolutely on fire with those. No pun intended. We were on fire. Sean, did I say first Bowman? Just making sure, because I see he hasn't said that. Because they don't have first Bowman on there. Evan White, newly extended Evan White. Drew Waters, Bryce Wilson. Parker Meadows out of 99 for the Tigers. Parker Meadows to the Tigers and Jason Debzak. Tyler Phillips. Tyler Phillips going to the Rangers. Okay, gotcha. Tyler Phillips going out to the Rangers, and we don't even want to know who it's going to because it's Brandon. Tyler Phillips to the Rangers, or of the Rangers. Miguel Cabrera out of 499. Miguel Cabrera out of 499. Victor Mesa on the Elite Farm hands. Zach Birdie. Joey Bart, Miguel Amaya. Shervington Newton on the purple. Shervington Newton. And Acuna equals no more beer. Mackenzie Gore and Sam Hintges is how I would pronounce it. Hintges, maybe, out of 99. Going to the Cleveland Indians. And guess who? Brandon, I should have just sent you the entire case of autos. Brock Deathridge on the stat tracker. Khalil Lee out of 499 for the Royals, going out to Sean. Khalil Lee. Not a bad prospect for the Royals. Edwin Encarnacion and Bryce Harper. 2 boxes remain, 4 autos. Let's have these 4 autos not go to Brandon, please. No offense, Brandon. But I think you would be in agreement that we need to spread the love here a little bit. I don't even think he's been watching because he hasn't commented. Either that or he's hiding in the corner so no one comes after him for stealing all these hits. I really would have thought that he would have commented on the Seth Beer out of 499. This hasn't, in my opinion, other than Brandon stealing all the hits, hasn't been a bad case. Could use a little bit more color, a little bit more low number color. Our best low number is 1 out of is an auto out of 50. So we need let's get a 10 or a 25 here. Get a 10 or a 25. We will do a showcase of all the hits. We also make sure to let everyone know I've stopped putting it in the headlines, but we do ship everything. Appreciate you getting in. If you have any friends that you would think would be interested, feel free to invite them. You're not going to beat our pricing overall. Now, you may find teams that are lower, but you're not going to find it overall pricing lower. Jorge Mateo out of 50 going to the Oakland Athletics. Non-auto. This is going out to Scott Talley. Cole Irvin out of 499. Cole Irvin out of 499 going to the Philadelphia Phillies, which was one on a filler. No need to worry about who that goes to, Brandon. Austin Riley out of 499. This is going to the Atlanta Braves and Tiny. Austin Riley out of 499 for the Braves. Julio Pablo Martinez, Elite Farm Hands. Houston Ura, Arizona Fall League. Mason Englehart out of 499. Mason Englehart out of 499 to the Rangers. Connor Plinkington. Connor Plinkington, first Bowman auto, going to the Chicago White Sox and Chad. Going out to Chad. Connor Plinkington. Nick Mandergool. Armis Aidman on the purple non-numbered. The purple non-numbered going to the Cubs and John Floyd. Brandon Belt and Kyle Wright. Last box. If you have not hit, good luck. If you have hit besides Brandon, good luck. Box. And empty box. All right. Good luck. Drew Water, Stat Tracker. You have an orange. Please be an auto. Shervington Newton, and it's not. Brian Riccio going out to the Indians. Brandon. Brian Riccio. Shervington Newton. Not a bad auto there for the Mets. It is a base, but not bad at all. Going out to Vinny. Vinny needed that. The second hit. Shervington Newton. Going out to the Mets. Genesis Cabrera. Shit. Miguel Cabrera out of 150. Miguel Cabrera out of 150 for Jason Debzak. Bernardo Hernandez. Andres Jimenez for the Fall League. Bernardo Hernandez again on the stat tracker. Tony Wilson on the purple. Jamison Hanna for the last auto of the night. Jamison Hanna going to the Oakland Athletics and Scott Talley. Casey Mai step tracker. Sully Mateus, Elite Farmhands. Let's go over our autos. Do all the base ones first. And we'll cut it down as we go. Christian Javier to the Astros. Gallardo to the Cubbies. Sandoval, Patrick Sandoval to the Angels. Alejandro Kirk to the Blue Jays. Luis Gil to the Yankees. Jared Alidia to the Pirates. Jonathan Ornelas to the Rangers. John Duran to the Twins. James Bork to the Nationals. Gregory Guerrero to the Mets. Tyler Phillips to the Rangers. Connor Plinkington to the White Sox. Sherving Newton to the Mets. Jamison Hanna to the Athletics. Out of 499, Brandon Bilak to the Astros. Cole Irvin out of 499 to the Phillies. Yeah, that's not an auto. Ethan Hankins out of 199 for the Indians. Sam Hentges out of 99 for the Indians. And for the autos up here, Owen Miller in the base to the Padres. Jose Devers on the base to the Marlins. We have Shed Long out of 150 to the Mariners. Even though he's in the Reds uniform, make sure that we see that. Seattle Mariners. We have out of 50, Danny Jansen to the Blue Jays. Out of 250, Eli White to the Rangers. And we do have dual Seth Beers, one base and one out of 499 to the Astros. I appreciate everyone getting in. I can't thank you enough. I'll probably post the auction in about an hour. once I get everything situated. So thank you for supporting On Fire Breakers. Have a wonderful evening. Until next time, thanks again.